It's time for the traditional afternoon feeding of the pellets. And on today's menu, we have Hagen Tropican Alternative Formula, Lifetime Formula, and the Big Bird pellets. I really like these. First up is Paco because he's extremely demanding, and he gets the alternative formula, which has no soy. Next up is Jessie, and she gets the Supreme Naturals pellets, which I also really like. I get 2 different sizes. I really like both of these brands, and neither of them have any artificial colors in them, which is a big plus for me. Next up, we have Mr. Shelby. He's a big boy, and he prefers the larger pellets. Mr. Shelby is never one to pass up some extra attention, and I'm happy to give it to him. Right next to Mr. Shelby is Jake, and he's also on the soy-free alternative pellets. I've been trying these soy-free pellets with some of my more hormonal birds like Jake, and so far, so good. While I was grabbing pellets for Casey, I noticed Amanda left me a present. She's so generous. Hey now.
Hello. Hello.
Next in line is Casey the Senegal. He loves attention, and he loves riding around on my shoulder. I'm convinced that Senegals are the original pirate parrots. Now it's time to feed the birds on the small bird side of the room. Next up is Reno. He's a 25-year-old Quaker parrot, and he's feisty as ever. Then it's Beans and Peas, the other pair of Quaker parrots, and Trevor. Trevor had a minor flying accident a while back and damaged his eye, so it looks a little bit different from the other eye, but it doesn't affect him. He could see Sonny and Cher trying to play with his toys just fine. And luckily, he doesn't seem to have much of a problem sharing with them, because apparently your toys are just not as good as someone else's. Hurdy-Gurdy is next. She is a 2-year-old green cheek conure, and she decided to take a bath. There's nothing wrong with taking a bath, but there is something a little bit gross about dipping your food in your bath water and then taking a bath in it. But hey, who am I to judge? Blue Crown Conures, Joey and Oscar are next. These 2 birds really keep to themselves, and they don't like being filmed, so you won't see them here that often. They'd rather hang out with each other, and that's okay. The pair of Rosie Burke parakeets is next. I just love their sweet pink coloration. They are so cute. And they are the quietest little birds. Can't say the same for everybody else here. Next is Wee Egg. Hi, Wee Egg. She likes to wave hi. And I think it is so precious. I've gathered up all the water dishes into my tote, and now it's time to review. That's gross. Okay, that's a lot better. Now it's time to replace the water dishes, and it looks like I forgot a cage was open. Not only are everybody else's toys better, but their food is better too, apparently. I clean and replace all of the water dishes at least once a day. Some birds need it done twice a day if they make a mess out of it. Usually the mess is pellet soup, but sometimes they've used it as a small bidet. I mean, do whatever you need to do to get it clean, I guess. Next, I sweep up all the crumbs, and try not to break anything. I do have a robotic vacuum, but I find that it's easier to just get the bigger chunks picked up first. And of course, I need my comically large dustpan, because why not? Uh-oh. Jake does not welcome our new robot overlords, as convenient as they may be.
You scared?
Me too, man.